What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Taishi reaction. It's been a while since I've seen this name in the queue, but Say wanted me to get to this one. It's called The Blue Sanctuary, and apparently it was made for an 18-plus visual novel, and that's about all I know. That's all they told me. And the song's like almost 11 and a half minutes long-ish, so that's gonna be a while. This is probably gonna be one where I don't talk so much about the music theory stuff afterwards, given the length of the song, but I will be talking about it throughout the song. So without further ado, let's go! This concerns me, purely because with the context I have, as little as that is, knowing Taishi more than anything, this is going to go way too hard for all 11 minutes of it. I mean, we're like, what, 30 seconds in and there's already a guitar solo, so. Already starting very energized and strong. I'm focusing on the chords in the background. They're just kind of like... It's very little movement. They're holding on to a lot. Suddenly, Ghost in the Shell. Taishi's standalone complex. Yeah, this is gonna go hard. We're like, what, maybe 2 minutes in now? Maybe. God, it's really abusing the reverb here. Just everything has such a long tail. It's all going. It's kind of just creating a wash of sound under everything else. A really subtle, just like, I don't know if I want to call it a noise floor, but that's kind of what it is. It's just the remnants of things. It really is like Ghost in the Shell coded. It really is. Part of me wonders if it wasn't inspired by that sound. And here's like that cinematic quality Taishi brings in once in a while. It's parts like this that make it feel more like Sawano. in how it's written. It's probably just in the sound design, really, for the Hiroyuki Sawano flavor. He does love his reverb. I'm actually surprised, honestly, at how much Taishi is holding back. Like, it's still going pretty hard, but he's clearly, like, keeping it at, like, a reasonable level of hype. See that, like, white noise, like, swoosh that was happening in there? That's what I was talking about, the noise floor thing. That was just an accent. But it all kind of adds to that sound. Like, it's still something you can, like, really get into. And it's just a song for some visual novel. Some tits and ass. With drum and bass. D&B TNA. Ooh! 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 Oh, a change-up. Hey! I'm a sucker for the halftime. Ooh, that, like, aggression on those synths. It's just, they're really cranking those in there. They're breaking through really clear. Go back to the guitar solo. I've kind of lost how long I've been here, too. It could be like 5 minutes, for all I know. Once that halftime came up, I lost track. Not that I was really keeping track, but when you change up a song like that, it changes your feel of the timing. And then it changed it again, so it's like, where am I? This does feel kind of final here, though. The wrap back around. So this might be the final refrain, or close to it. Great chord there. Kind of separated it. The voice went down and up. It's really broadening that. I wonder if they're going to do that at the end. That'd be a good way to resolve everything out. Went up. That one went up that time instead of down. Oh. Both. Yep. And the halftime. We're here again. I love that though. Focusing on the lower, then the upper, and then having both at the last one. Ooh. And now it's just gonna decay all of that reverb sound floating around in empty space. that ARP synth, that digga 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 digga, just going mad. That's probably what I was hearing for the sound floor. But everything else, as far as the reverb and echo in this song, was definitely stacking on top of that and creating this very dense bass line of everything. Like, everything else was on top of that. It was just a sheet of ice that was noise down there. It was fucking heavy. All right, just before I get into really anything else about this one, I found that separation. What I'm pretty sure is that separation. It goes... Oh, beautiful. Because, like, we hear those two, the one that goes down and up, we start here, is kind of where the main vocal goes, and then it just kind of surrounds that by the other notes. Beautiful. I'm not positive that those are the exact notes. That's just using my ear. I didn't double check my work or anything this time. And the reason I'm not entirely positive about it is because I'm pretty sure that is the note for the main vocal. Then it's this, which would make sense as a perfect fourth. That's very common for these sorts of harmonic switch ups. But this starts to become a little bit more iffy. I'm not sure if it's actually the F there because we have the G on the bottom. And these two do work together, especially when you connect them. But it's just a matter of, with that being the octave, I'm wondering if it isn't actually just straight up the octave here, which would totally make sense as well. I'm not positive. I cannot be sure, but just doing a G, C, G, C would totally make sense there as well. But it also doesn't sound quite as full without the F in there, and that's a beautiful sounding chord. So I choose to believe that that's the separation they did. I might be getting tricked by some other notes in that chord that are played through the instruments, but I digress. Just a beautiful way to separate those vocals. I love how that sounds, and I was right. He went hard. He didn't go too hard though. And that's what I think I like about this one the most, actually. When I was first getting into it, I know Taishi's work. I've heard Taishi before, and Taishi likes to just throw everything at the wall, which is always fun to hear, but I didn't know if he was going to be able to sustain that sort of growth throughout an entire song that's like 11 and a half minutes. Through a 4 or 5 minute song, it's a lot easier to build up to a point and then back off. Here, it's a lot slower of a build. It would have to be for as long as this song is. There isn't like individual movements in this like there would be in an orchestration. So it's like you have to pick and choose how far you want to go and cap yourself off at some point, because otherwise you could reach too high and then be stuck up there the whole time, and that would be too much like expulsion of energy for it to come back down naturally, and you'd just be riding too high for too long. It's the balance of how long does it take you to get to that peak, which for me was definitely the payoff of that chord. It was just the perfect moment, but that took like a little over 3/4 of the way of the song to be able to get to that point. So building up constantly was more just like, what do I do here? they stayed in that one spot of the song, like where it started, the energy was there, kind of got into that like standalone complexy sort of design in their sound, and then they went to the halftime, that helped separate it, revisited the guitar solo part, and then when we got out of the vocal part next, we had that giant vocal bit, and I think that was definitely the like pinnacle of the song before everything started to die off from there. So really good balancing, very dangerous to do for a song this long, because again, it's very hard to judge how fast you want to get to 100%, or if you have enough room to push out another 5 or 10% above that 100. It's really dangerous. So having a song from Taishi, who to my knowledge has always kind of gone immediately up, like within a minute or two, I was very concerned that he might fall into that same trap, but here we go with somebody who knows what they're doing and knows when to hold themselves back, pull their punches, and just wait for that moment. So overall, brilliant song. Love the sound design of it. Again, very standalone complexy to me. I love the soundtrack from the early stuff for Ghost in the Shell. Just, it's such a vibe. If you've never heard that soundtrack, go listen to it, especially if you like this sound, because that's most of it, right? This very like Neo City sort of track sound. And this one is a little bit more energetic than that tends to be. It's a little bit more atmospheric in the Ghost in the Shell stuff, but it's definitely worth checking out if you haven't, or re-listening to it if you have, because this is definitely similar to that. So maybe it's just going to be a nice run down memory lane for you. But either way, I think I've yapped about this one enough. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want me to get to something else from Taishi or anything else, drop in the comments below and I will do my best as always to get to those. Or if, like stated, you want to guarantee that I listen to something, you can always go to my Patreon or my YouTube memberships, or you can force me to listen to something. It doesn't necessarily matter who it's by, what it's from, if it's good or bad, none of that really matters. That's why it's a guarantee. But if you don't want to do any of that, maybe just want to follow me and support me for more stuff coming in the future, you know how to do all that, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!